Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new reading vlog and happy new year. It is January the 7th. Now, I haven't been consistent at all in my content lately on YouTube, and I'm very sorry for that. This year I want it to be different. I think I've been forcing myself to do TBRs and stuck to them, which is good but not also, because then I kind of force myself to read things that I don't really want to, just because I wrote it down and I shared it, and so then I feel like I'm lying to you if I just don't read the books that I said I would read. And also I've been forcing myself to read romance only during summer, because I feel like it's the season and it's what people want to see. But then I feel like, because I've always been talking about fantasy, young adult and new adult books, you don't care about me reading romance, and it's not why you're here for. And so if I talk about romance, you will not like it. This is how my mind has been working, and I've been trying to let go of that feeling and that thought, and to just do whatever I want to do, because otherwise I've really put myself into some huge reading slumps and it's not good. So right now I'm reading an arc. It is a young adult fantasy book. It is City of Nightmares by Rebecca Schaeffer. I don't know how you pronounce this name, I'm sorry. And I'm loving this. I'm really enjoying this really much. Like, I started the book yesterday night and I'm already 70% into it. It's not even midday today and I haven't read that much today. I read 60% yesterday. This is how into it I am. I'm loving this so much and I'm really excited to see how it's gonna go. But after this, I am in a really huge romance mood and I'm not sorry for that. So I will be reading a romance. I do not know which one yet, but I will obviously let you know. So yeah, I'm gonna go back into my reading. I only have like 1 hour and 30 minutes left of the book, so I'm gonna do this and I will talk to you guys when I finish the book. Hello guys, that face, oh my god, it's a bit of a while later. I finished reading, was it City of Nightmares by Rebecca Schaeffer. Don't really know how you say that, but I just finished that. It was absolutely delightful. I would say it was so good. I loved it so much. I give it 4 stars. I think it's more like a 4.5 stars, honestly. I loved the dynamic between the two main characters. Their name were Nas and Sai. Their dynamic was so exquisite. Like, really, they were so funny, and it was like the main plot was very dark, but the character made it so funny, and it was so entertaining reading this, honestly. I'm so surprised with this book, and I definitely recommend it. It comes out on the 10th of January, so it will be out by the time this video will be up on my channel. So definitely check this one out. It was definitely a must-read of 2023. And so I did a lot of other things. I ended up being sick. I mean, this year has started since 7 days, and I've been sick during these 7 days. Like, each time it's a different thing, but it's fine. It's going to be fine. To try and find some comfort, I decided to take back my reading of A Million Kisses in a Lifetime. Don't mind the mess here. I already started this book, okay? I started it a month ago or 2 months ago, I don't remember, and I was 50% into it, and then I kind of stopped because I wasn't in the romance mood, or I didn't want to be in a romance mood, so I stopped it. But now I'm like in a super deep romance mood, and so I decided to pick it back, and so I just read one chapter. But I remember quite enjoying this. I really like it. Sorry for sniffing, oh my god, sorry for that. But yeah, I quite like the two main characters. I think it's like Lancaster, no, what's his name, Crew and Lancaster, no, Crew and Ren, yeah, and I quite like their relationship. And Ren, she's like this super innocent girl, no, yeah, Ren, oh my god, I'm so lost here. Ren is super innocent, and she's kind of like discovering herself and her body and everything. And Crew, he's like the, well, he's kind of the fuckboy of this university. I think it's a university, or maybe it's not, it's actually a high school. No, they're definitely in high school. But yeah, anyways, he's kind of like the fuckboy of this school, and he's really obsessed with Ren, and his mission is to be her first time. So yeah, I'm quite liking this. It's a nice romance. It's kind of like a bit of a mix between a dark romance and a romance. It's not really dark, but it's not like a pure cheesy romance. There is this kind of like dark thing because he's a fuckboy, and yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't call this a dark romance, but I wouldn't call this a romance. I would say it's called like a grey romance. I'm inventing a new genre. It's a grey romance. It's like, it's in between. Yeah, also, you need to know this. I've been playing on my Switch. I bought a new Switch. I bought this one. I am very happy with this. It's very aesthetically pleasing. And yes, I needed this because it was white, definitely. But yeah, I bought a new Switch, and I've been playing Dreamlight Valley, I think it's called. It's like a Disney game, and I've been loving this. Yes, I still need to take off this nail polish. Like, I have just one nail. This is ridiculous. Anyways, I've been loving Dreamlight Valley. If you know me, you know that I don't do anything apart from reading. Like, it needs to be really entertaining if I'm not reading. So usually I don't watch TV shows because I don't like this. I don't watch movies either because I'm like, oh, I could be reading. So if you're keeping me entertained with something, it means that it's really, really entertaining. And so it does that with Dreamlight Valley. Like, I was reading earlier and I was like, I want to play, which never happens. Like, when I'm reading, there's nothing to take me away from that task. So this is really good, guys. I'm really enjoying it. Can you actually know that I have a fever right now? And yes, my jumper looks so weird. I got lost, guys. I was reading and then I kind of stopped, and then an hour flew by and I was like, oh wow, I need to move on. I was on YouTube and I was watching this girl who moved in Paris, and I don't know, I was just looking at this. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I like to watch vlogs like that from, I don't know, like foreign persons, like non-French people who go to Paris, because it makes me look at my city in a different, it's my city, it makes me look at my city in a different way. And I kind of like this, and it also makes me discover new places that I wouldn't have gone to, because I don't know, sometimes you guys have addresses that we don't. It impresses me. So I was just looking at this and I don't know, I screenshot some places and I was like, I want to go there. But yeah, I was reading, I swear. I made some progress. I actually have a bit less than 200 pages to go. I'm liking this really much. But I don't think it's going to be my favorite romance of all time. Maybe because I stopped reading it and then took it back. And like 2 months later. It's probably not a very smart thing to do, but I do anyway. But yeah, I like it. Like I'm really enjoying it. But it's not that. It's not. I don't know. Actually, when I'm reading it, I'm loving it. But whenever I'm not, I'm sorry for sniffing. Oh my god. Whenever I'm not reading it, I'm not craving it, and it's. I don't know. Anyways, I need to take a shower and eat and do something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm sick. I need to. Not like that. to sleep. I'm gonna stop here. I just finished A Million Kisses in a Lifetime. I'm a bit disappointed. Like, I enjoyed it, but it did not thrill me. And it was like, it was okay. It's a nice romance. It's cute. I did not hate it, but I did not adore it. It kind of left me indifferent. Like, why not? I gave it 3.5 stars because it was still nice, you know, like I wasn't bored reading it, but when I was not reading it, I wasn't craving it. And yeah, it was kind of disappointing, but it's a nice romance still. I don't know how to say that, but it was still nice. It was still nice. So yeah, this is the 4th book of the year. I'm doing fine. But I don't know what to read right now, so I think I'm not going to read right now. I'm going out this afternoon with a friend. We're actually going to the bookstore. But yeah, we'll see what I do then. Maybe, I don't know. I really don't know, because right now I'm in a mood for nothing. Like, I'm not in a mood for romance, I'm not in a mood for fantasy, but nothing. So I'm not going to read right now. And I will update you when I do. guys, I just got home from the bookstore. It was a really nice afternoon that I spent with my friend, and we went to Smith & Son, which is the main bookstore that I always go to with Galignani, but it was closed because it's always closed on Sunday, which I think is a shame, but whatever. We went there and I decided to pick up this book, which is Lila by Colin Hoover. Now, I know that this isn't your typical type of romance, because my friend, she read it and she told me, girl, I think you're gonna like this, because it's about like a ghost, and I think it's like a romance with a ghost, which I'm totally into. Like, I really want to read this. I'm so curious about this, so I decided to buy it because it was here round in my eye, and I must say I kind of want to start this, but Hellbent is being published on Tuesday. Today is Sunday. I don't really think I want to be invested in this kind of reading. Like, I feel like this reading needs my total investment, and I don't think I'm ready to give it my full investment. So I actually, before going out, started a why choose dark romance with a stepbrother. I'm sorry guys, I'm curious. You know that if there is something like that, I will be reading it because I want to know. I don't know, there is something about this. I guess this, you can call it like a morbid. Do you call this like a morbid curiosity? Kind of something like that. Royals of Forsea. The first book is called Lords of Pain, and I just read one chapter, which was interesting, let's say. I guess it's for readers that are used to dark romance, because it's quite dark. Like, the first chapter I was like, okay, interesting. But I thought, you know what, I might as well read this, waiting for Hellbent. I almost fell asleep reading, guys. Can you see this? Lord, I have a reading update. I am 21% into Lords of Pain. I don't know who's the author, by the way. Don't ask me. I never know. But I have some thoughts. I don't really know what to think of this book. I don't think I really like it. I'm just going with the flow. It kind of reminds me of Den of Vipers, to be honest. Do I like it? I don't think I do. Do you know, I'm a dark romance reader. I like dark romance. I don't mind a lot of things. I read Hunting Adeline without being triggered at all. I really don't mind, okay? I'm like very open-minded on a lot of things. This is kind of making me feel uncomfortable, honestly. I think I know what it is. The lack of consent. I'm not really convinced by this book. I'm gonna keep on reading it because I have nothing else to do, and I don't want to invest myself into another reading, as I told you. But I don't. I'm not sure about this. Oh, you said there were 3 books. I don't understand why. I mean, I guess I get to know. I'm just like 21% into it. It's not a lot. I don't know. We'll see, guys. I'll check out with you tomorrow. Like, I'm going to work. Then, you know, in the afternoon, we'll see each other. And I will let you know if I've read in the metro my little dark romance. Yeah. This is always super awkward when I'm reading a book in the metro and it's like smut. I'm just here with my Kindle. Usually what I do is that I read on my phone, so I can turn down the brightness. Because on my Kindle I cannot, okay? And if there's a smut scene, I'm gonna be like this, hiding from everyone, and it's obvious. It's obvious. we'll see if I read in the metro or not. But yeah, see you tomorrow, guys.
Nothing like your smile in the morning, following the linings on your cheeks. 'Cause baby, in your absence life is boring, so I'll never leave.
Hello guys, sorry for my face. I just got back home from work, bookstore, and having a drink with a friend, as you saw. But I just received the most exciting package ever. Now, as I told you, I decided to boycott winter and to enter my spring and ramens era. And there's a ramens that I've been wanting to read for so long, and I don't know why, but I never bought the book. Maybe because I think I want to read it. I think I added it in my TBR like in the summer, but then I stopped buying so many books, and then I kind of like went into a fantasy mood. And then there was my birthday, then there was Christmas, so I was always like, I'm not gonna buy it because maybe someone is going to buy it for me, but no one did. And so I finally decided to buy it because I've been wanting to read it for so long, as well as the Confidence of White Flowers that I'm just showing at, that I bought recently. I actually bought it like at the same time, and there was this book as well. Guys, I'm so excited. It's a romance, of course, because this is an awkward angle. I need to lay down for you to see me. Guys, oh gosh, you don't even know how happy I am right now. I am so excited to read this. I might start this right now. So this is Darting Venom. Sorry, I mean, you read it. This is Darting Venom by Parker S. Huntington. And I think, I don't really know what it talks about, let's be honest. I just saw people craving about it. But I think like basically she was with this guy who was like the love of her life. I don't really know, guys. And then he dies. And then some years later she ends up with his brother. Or something like that. I don't know, but it's a favorite from a lot of people. I love the cover. I'm so excited to read this. So now I don't really know what to do because I have this book and I have the Confidence of White Flowers that I've been wanting to read for so long. Like, these are the two main books. Let me grab it so you can see it. These are the two main books that I've been wanting to read for so long. I mean, I say so long, since this summer, or like maybe April, something like that. And I have them both, and now I'm like, what do I do? Because it is Tuesday, the 10th of January. It is Hellbent Day. The things that my bookstore doesn't have it. Nice. I was actually like planning all my readings around this publishing, and I decided to read me. I have a TBR, but I kind of like decided not to specifically stuck to this TBR because otherwise I kind of get into reading stuff if I'm not reading what I want to read. But I do have Darting Venom in this TBR, and I do have Escaping from Houdini and Chain of Iron because before Chain of Thorns comes out, and The Eye of the Wood, which is like the Wheel of Time series I need to read. So now I don't really know what to do. I don't know if I want to read a romance, I don't know if I want to read a fantasy. I don't really know. I just finished reading a book. I don't know, oh my god, I don't remember when was the last time I talked to you. I started Lords of Pain by, let me check because I wrote it down, by Lawson and Samantha. And now, this was a dark romance, guys. I knew what I was choosing. It was a why choose dark romance. Though, at first, I was like, oh, it might actually be too much for me. Which, if you know me, I don't have morals. I can read whatever I want. I don't care, okay? At first, this one was kind of like, it's testing me right now. Like, it's testing my morals. But then I like really dived into it and I kind of enjoyed it. I fell in love with the character. Not the best character of all time. Basically, he's the worst of them all. Does that surprise you? Not really. And I found myself loving it. Like, I give this 3 stars, let's be honest, because it's testing my moral. It was, I don't know, I'm like loving this character, but I know he's the worst. And it's just my Stockholm syndrome speaking, you know, like, it's just, I'm fucked up, I know it, I'm a Scorpio, okay? I take whatever fucked up character you have to give me, I take it. I take it, and so I chose this one. If you've read Lots of Pain, my favourite one, but I think it's actually kind of like, I think he is supposed to be your favourite. Killian, he's my favourite, obviously, for obvious reasons. Not the ones that you will, like, if you see the character at first, you're like, what? But then, there is something, okay, there is something. I think it's because he's the coldest one. So whenever there's like a little interaction of him being nice, it's like, oh my god, he's so amazing. But it's like the bare minimum that you like. It's it should be normal, but it's not. It's just like, oh my god. But I'm like that. I don't mind. I love this book, but still, you know, I was like, oh my god, am I like alright for loving this? But I don't know. Whatever. I don't know what to do right now. I will let you know as always. I still, gosh, I need to edit this vlog so I know if it's long or not, because I'm like talking to you all the time, but then I don't know where we're at. So yeah, anyways, I will let you know. I'll let you know. I did not read last night, so I had an insomnia, and today I still haven't choose what I want to read, and here I am having full-on anxiety because I want to read but I don't know what to read, and if I don't read I have anxiety, but not knowing what I'm gonna read is making me have anxiety. So here I am. Yeah. I was supposed to already read Escaping from Houdini with a friend. I asked her if she was ready to read this. If she's not ready, I will read Chain of Iron by Cassandra Clare, because this is what you guys told me to read on Instagram. I asked you guys in my stories, and you all said I had to read a fantasy book, and this fantasy book had to be Chain of Iron. So if my friend is not ready, I will read Chain of Iron, but if she's ready, I'm definitely picking up Escaping from Houdini, which might not be the best idea because this book scares me. I have some news. I'm back in my I feel like whenever I'm feeling not really good, I have this sweatshirt on. Well, might be something, but I don't know. I decided, so I'm not feeling good, I needed a little self-care moment. Now, my cousin actually gave me this idea because she posted something in her story saying like self-care moment, and she was doing her nails. So Isabel, if you're watching this, thank you very much. I decided to take an appointment for my nails in like 40 minutes. So I'm gonna go to Starbucks first, see a friend, talk about my problems, let her talk about her problems, so we can like have a mental breakdown together, and then I'm going to the nail appointment. We did the nails, we have a Starbucks. I feel like my day has completely shifted and now it's a good day. Thank you. Hello guys, I have my Starbucks, I have my book. It's time for a little reading update. So I think I last talked to you on when I had my mental breakdown, which kind of, well, lasted for a day or two. I think I talked to you on Tuesday. Not on Tuesday, on Wednesday. So today is Friday. I did start, I think I showed you that I started Escaping from Houdini by Kerri Maniscalco. Now I haven't read that much, you know, like I haven't been in the mood really. I'm on page 118 and on chapter, I'm in the middle of a chapter 10. I don't think so. Yeah, chapter 11. I think I only have 2 pages left before chapter 12, but yeah, so been reading this now. I think I told you how scared I was of this book because I've heard so many things and so many bad things about it. I don't think I can spoil you, but I've been spoiled, so I know what happens, but I still am not sure about this. For now it is quite good, though the thing that people don't like in this book is starting to happen. And I'm constantly questioning my reading choice. But it's fine, we can finish this. I want to finish this weekend. I know that I won't be able to tonight or like tomorrow night, but I think on Sunday I would be able to finish this. Hopefully, because I have another very good news. Now let me grab it. I don't think I showed you this, but yesterday I received a little message informing me that a book has arrived in a bookstore, and that is Hellbent by Lee Bardugo. I'm so happy to have this. I'm so excited. This book is like, the aesthetic of this book is so pleasing. I love it so much. I'm so happy to have this, and I'm super excited to read this. I haven't done a lot. I've been working, but yeah, cheers to you. If you wonder what this is, it's a hot chocolate with coconut milk, no whipped cream, and extra hot. This is how you get a good hot chocolate. In winter, I'm a hot chocolate girl. In summer, like spring and summer, I'm a cold brew person. Cold brew or iced Americano, I really don't mind. So that's the update. I have nothing else to say. Apart from I've been having mental breakdowns every now and then. We're going through this. See you guys when I have something to say. And yeah. Hello guys, very sorry for the lighting, the weather is terrible, but I have a little reading update. I made some progress on Escaping from Houdini. I am like a bit more than halfway through the book, and I needed to share my thoughts on this book because, as you know, I was quite scared diving into this because I've heard so many bad things about this book. Now I'm only halfway through it, so I think shit could go down a lot in these last 50%, but I don't dislike it. I'm not really into it, but I quite enjoy it. Like, I'm fine with it. It's not thrilling, but I'm fine with it. I'm not really invested in the story though. But as I've said, I think it's just because I'm not in the mood. I would have loved this, I guess, if I would have been in the mood. But I don't mind what's happening because I don't want to spoil anything, but I don't really mind what's happening because I feel like it's well done, that you don't really doubt the aftermath of this thing. That's so hard to say without spoiling. So I don't really mind it. I kind of like how we discover a new side of Thomas and how perfect he is. Like, I just love him so much. He's so perfect. So I really like that. The plot, as I've said, I'm not thrilled by it. I'm not like looking for the killer or whatever. If you don't know what it talks about, this third book, basically they are on this boat and there's this carnival. Each night of this carnival, Erda Rose and Thomas find a corpse, and basically that's the main plot, and they were trying to find out who is doing this. And obviously you are suspicious of any carnival member. But yeah, I don't mind this. I'm not thrilled by it, but I don't mind it, and for now I'm good with it, though I'm scared because, as I said, I have 50% left, and I think it could go very wrong, and I'm scared. But I have high hopes for this. So yeah, that's my little reading update. Hello guys, I hope that you can hear me. It's a weird angle, but here we are. I just got back home from the bookstore. She went to the bookstore again for the third time this week. What is going on? I am having a mental breakdown, so I need books to save my life. Now, I was going there and I was kind of like, I'm not gonna buy anything because they don't have the thing that I want. Well, I kind of changed my mind. They did have a few things. Now, I bought just and only just romance. Read a bit of my book, but I actually kind of made progress in it, didn't I? I don't know. I don't remember when was the last time I talked to you. Also, my friend gave me this book, which is like a Shatter and Bone, The Lives of Sins. And it's just like, I don't know, whatever. What am I doing? I don't know. So, I went there. Now, I need to say something. One of the bookstore had the second book of Magnolia Parks. I think you say it Magnolia. I don't know, fuck. I don't have a clue, but anyways. And then I moved around some books and I saw that they had the third book. And I was like, oh my god, do they have the first book? No. They did not. It ruined my day. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, why are you doing this? This is so frustrating. Like, you have the second and the third book, and you don't have the first one. Why did you do that? Anyways, I was pissed, okay? I added Magnolia Parks to my basket on Amazon, but I bought some books. I'm super excited. There is one. I screamed when I saw it. I was like, ah! I need this. Okay. First book that I bought is Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I don't know. I've heard a lot of good things about this book. It's like age gap but reversed. Like the girl is 38 I think, and then the guy is 28 or something like that. I don't know. I've heard that it was good. I don't really know what it talks about. I don't really mind. You know already, I just don't read synopsis of books. But saw this and I was like, oh, I kind of want this. So bought this. Very happy with this. Then I saw this one and I'm super excited. I bought Dating Dr. Dill by Nisha Sharma. Super excited to read this one. Emily Henry and Tessa Bailey said that it was very good. I think I saw this on TikTok, let's be honest. I'm so ashamed to say this. I don't necessarily go on book talk a lot. Because usually I don't really like what they recommend. But I saw this one. And I saw like a few quotes and all. And I was like, I want to read this. So we'll see if it's good. But I think it's going to be good. Oh my god. There is a Taylor Swift playlist. It's gonna be good. And then last but definitely not least, but there is a little but. So Final Offer by Lauren Asher. This is the third book in the Dreamland Millionaire series. Billionaires. And it's supposed to be published on the 31st of January. It is the 14th of January. I'm very happy with this. It is a thick boy, like it's actually quite thick. That's weird to say. Oh my god, it's almost 600 pages long. But I'm super happy. But the thing is, it's not my edition of the books. Like I have the books and it's not the same edition, but I saw on Amazon that they were selling this one and not the ones that I have. So I thought, well, I'm gonna buy it anyways. Let me show you. I think it's like the same size, so that's fine. Yeah, it's the same size, the same publisher, but it's not the same. Like they don't look the same, but I don't really mind. But basically here there's like Dreamland Billionaires. There it's not, it's just here, and they don't really look the same. It's kind of similar, but it's not really similar. I'm trying. See? And also, the numbers, here it's on the top and mine are like here. But it's the only edition that they're selling for now. So I thought, let's not be picky. It's out before it's even published, so it's fine. This is the one I'm like the most excited for. And it makes me so happy to have it. So yeah. Very happy with my purchase. And I think I'm going to buy Magnolia Parks because I really want to read it. I'm exhausted. Haven't been doing much today, but I did receive a package and I do have a reading update for you. Let's open the package first, I guess, and then I will give you my reading update. This is a very exciting one. I think I told you actually that I bought it. No, I didn't, because I bought it very randomly. I like 11 p.m. yesterday and I was just like, I'm buying it. And here I received it, so let me open it. Finally, the time has come for me to read this book. I'm super excited. I was imagining it thicker than this. It's actually 400 pages long, so it's fine. I'm super excited to read this book. I don't know if it will be my next reading because I have final offer that I really want to read, but we have this baby here. And little reading update before my camera dies. I finished Escaping from Houdini. I give this 3.5 stars. I liked it, but I wasn't thrilled by it, and the uncovering of the murder wasn't mind-blowing. I was quite disappointed, but I was expecting it. Also, at the last few pages I was so pissed and so hot, and then something happened. I was like, oh my god, okay, thank god. And then something else happened and I was like, what? And then it was kind of nice. I'm excited to read the last book because I think this one is going to be better than this one, but this one, third book, not really nice. But it's fine, I guess. You go through it. But anyways, that's it for this vlog, guys. I hope that you like this one. I'm trying to make it a bit more like, I don't know, interesting and not as chill as it used to be, but I think I prefer like this because it feels like my life is really interesting. It's not, but it makes me feel like it is, so mentally it's very good. But anyways, I hope that you like this vlog, and also guys, in a new video or vlog or whatever very soon. Bye, lovelies.